Hey everyone, with the World Cup happening right now, it's spent a week going through every major streaming platform across the US, UK, Australia and Canada, testing which ones you can actually download World Cup matches and highlights from. Here's the quick overview. In the US, you've got Fox on TV, Tubi for free streaming, and Peacock for full replays, but Peacock is Spanish only. In the UK, it's split between BBC iPlayer and ITVX. They each carry about half the matches, so you can only find replays on whichever platform actually broadcasts the game. In Australia, SBS has everything for free, and in Canada, Bell Media locked it out, TSN+, CTV and Crave. Now, out of all of these, the ones I've confirmed StreamFab can download from are Tubi, Peacock, ITVX and SBS On Demand. I also have an update on Crave for Canadian viewers. I'll get to that at the end. Let me walk you through each one. First off, Tubi. If you are in the US and you want World Cup content in English without paying for a streaming subscription, Tubi is the only option. You can select full match replays, 30-minute highlight recaps, and shorter clips, all through the FIFA World Cup Fox Hub. But there's something you need to know. Tubi's World Cup Hub is only running through July 19th. Once the tournament ends, this content could disappear, so if there's anything you want to keep, now is the time. The other issue, every single video on Tubi has ads baked in, mid-roll breaks right in the middle of a play. Okay, let me show you how to download. One quick note, to keep the demo moving, I'm downloading at the lowest available quality so you can see the full process without waiting. When you do this yourself, you can select up to 1080p. Open StreamFab's built-in browser, go to the Tubi website and browse the FIFA World Cup Fox Hub. Find the video you want, I'll grab this highlight recap, click on it and the download panel pops up. Select the quality, hit download. Done, and look, I'll scrub through the whole thing. No ads, the entire video, clean start to finish. That's the difference StreamFab makes. Full match replays works the exact same way, same steps, same result. Alright, that's Tubi, 1080p A3 after download. But remember, this hub closes after July 19th, so don't wait on this one. Next, Peacock, and this is where a lot of people get confused. If you search Watch World Cup on Peacock, you'll find it, full replays, all 104 matches. Sounds perfect, right? But here's what most articles don't tell you. Peacock's entire broadcast is in Spanish. It's Telemundo's feed, not Fox. So if you're expecting English commentary, Peacock is not it. That said, if you speak Spanish or if you just want full match replays and don't mind the language, Peacock is the only US platform with all 104 games available on demand. The quality is 1080p with Dolby Digital plus 5.1 surround audio, and here's the urgency. Peacock labels these replays as available for a limited time. They haven't said exactly when they'll pull them. Could be days, could be weeks. If you want to keep any of these matches, you should download them now. Again, downloading at the lowest quality for the demo, you'll want to pick 1080p when you do this for real. Open StreamFab's built-in browser, log into your Peacock account, find the match you want. I'll grab this round of 32 match. Netherlands vs Morocco. Click on it, download panel pops up, select the quality and go. This is the file, a standard MP4, ready to play on anything. Even if Peacock pulls these replays tomorrow, your local copy isn't going anywhere. Keep it forever. So that's Peacock, all 104 matches, 1080p, Dolby Digital plus 5.1, Spanish only, and they won't be online forever. Next up, let's cross the Atlantic. For UK viewers, ITVX. ITVX is completely free, no subscription needed, but there's something important to understand about how UK World Cup broadcasting works. The rights are split 50-50 between ITV and BBC, so ITVX only has replays for the matches that ITV actually broadcast. If a match aired on BBC One is replaced on BBC iPlayer, you won't find it on ITVX. If you want every match, you need both platforms. Now, the problem, ITVX catch-up content typically expire after about 30 days, and if you download through the ITVX app, you only have 48 hours to watch once you hit play. You can't export it as an MP4 either. It's locked inside the app, and let's be real, with most matches kicking off at 1 or 2 AM UK time, you're not watching these live. You need these replays saved properly. Low is the quality for the demo again. StreamFab's ITVX module goes up to 720p. Open the built-in browser, log into ITVX, browse the World Cup replays, pick a match, download panel, select quality, download. And this it is, a permanent MP4 on your hard drive. No 48-hour countdown, no 30-day expiry, it's yours. That's ITVX, free, 720p, and you actually get to keep watching download. Now, let's head to Australia. For Australian viewers, SBS On Demand, honestly this is the best deal in the world for this World Cup. Every single match of 104 games completely free. 4 replays in 1080p usually up within 40 minutes of the final whistle. SBS also has mini matches, 30-minute condensed versions if you don't have time for the full 90. Now, SBS hasn't announced a specific expiry date for these replays, but sports content usually doesn't stay online forever, and the real problem for Aussie fans, every match kicks off between 2 and 6 AM. You are not staying out for these, you need them downloaded and ready to go when you wake up. The workflow for SBS is a little different because there's no dedicated SBS module, we use the M3UA downloader instead. So first, copy the video link from the SBS On Demand website in regular browser, then open StreamFab's built-in browser, paste that link in and start playing the video. You'll see a little M3UA download button pop up in the bottom right corner. Click it, StreamFab will pass the stream. A pop-up appears where you select the quality, up to 1080p, and then hit download. This is the file 1080p MP4 done. And full matches works the exact same way, great for catching up on your commute. That's SBS or 104 matches, 1080p completely free, probably the single best source for World Cup replays anywhere in the world. Alright, one more, and this one's a little different. Now, I have to be honest about Canada. Bell Media bought exclusive World Cup rights for all of Canada. The main sports streaming platform is 10SM+, but Crave, also owned by Bell, is carrying World Cup replays and on-demand content too. In our backend, StreamFab's YouTube downloader module shows Crave as potentially compatible, but here's the thing, I haven't been able to purchase a Crave subscription to test it myself, so I can't sit there and tell you it works. That would be dishonest. So here's what I'd like to do. If you're in Canada and you have Crave subscription, try downloading a World Cup replay with StreamFab and let me know how it goes in the comments. I'll pin a comment below specifically for this. If it works, I'll update the video description with the confirmed details. So that's your complete guide. Tubi, Peacock, ITVX, SBS On Demand, all confirmed working, and potentially Crave if other Canadian viewers can help verify. If you're interested, I recommend checking out StreamFab All-in-One. It covers over 65 streaming platforms, not just the ones I showed today, but Netflix, Disney+, Amazon, HBO, and a whole lot more. One tool all your offline viewing needs sorted. I've also listed the individual StreamFab modules for each platform I covered today in the description below, in case you only need one specific downloader. And if you're watching from a country I didn't cover, drop your streaming platform in the comments. I'll test it. Thanks for watching.